What's up, everyone? This is part 6 of my Formula 1 2011 career mode. At Monaco. Monaco is probably the worst track on the calendar for me. I hate it. The barriers are too tight and it's just really, really tricky. And luckily the weather's going to be okay, so this race won't be as disastrous as it could be. However, I'm not willing to say that I'm not going to crash, because I am going to crash. Mark Webber, if we forgot, leads championship. James Burton and Fernando Alonso not too far behind, and then goes Lewis Hamilton and Felipe Massa after that. In the championship will be our 19th with 0 points. Sadly, we haven't quite scored yet. There we are. And our teammate Jarno Trulli is in 22nd in the Lotus team car. So I'm hoping we could have quite a good weekend, though maybe not. We are, in the constructors, we are sitting 10th at the minute. So here we are in practice now on the prime tyres. These are the soft tyres. Now, this is the first weekend, I think, where we've been able to use the super soft tyres. So that's pretty good. Monaco is a very low tyre wear track. Extremely low. It sort of just doesn't rub off in Monaco. And that's probably because it's such a short track. But I'm no scientist, so I don't know. And practice was fairly dull. I don't know why I said dull. Nothing really happened, and I just crashed and broke my front wing, a lot. Yeah, because it's Monaco, that's my excuse really. And so yeah, practice we're just trying to not crash for a long time. There's no R&D objective, so fairly boring. Fernando Alonso is on top, Sebastian Vettel and Mark Webber follow him. I did quite good in practice actually. I was quite proud of myself, you know. Feeling pretty good going into qualifying. I came 18th, as you can see there. Totally just didn't forget. And yeah, I was feeling pretty good. Sebastian Vettel didn't even set a time.
They call this the jewel of the Formula 1 crown, and every driver says they want to win in Monaco more than at any other track. Do you feel the same way? You've been with Lotus for a few months now, so you've had plenty of time to get used to your new team. How are you getting on with the guys? How are you finding the car so far this season? Is it to your liking, or is it a bit of a handful?
Here we are in qualifying now. And qualifying was also a case of trying not to crash. Basically, this is going to be a fail compilation of me crashing and breaking my front wing. But we are on the red mark super soft tyres, super grippy. This was the softest tyre in 2011. We didn't have ultra soft tyres. And coming into Anthony Noves, yeah, I know my corners, I just brake too late and go way too deep, and I even hit the wall, which is quite disappointing. I've got a map of the track with all the corner names on so I don't forget, which is fairly handy. And now coming into Portier, yep, I go too wide and break the left side of my front wing, which is quite disappointing. You know, these things happen, but I just really wanted to get a lap out there, you know. And here you can see me cutting the corner and getting an invalidated lap time, and that was actually a pretty good lap. I was feeling it through the corners, you know. This is going to be a good lap. But as you can see now, I'm not cutting the footage now. This is the best lap of the weekend, and so I'll leave you in peace to watch me really try and do my best around Monaco. So this is the qualifying results. Sebastian Vettel is on pole with Nico Rosberg behind him. Sebastian Buemi in the Toro Rosso finishes an amazing third position after not having any laps at all in practice. Very, very good. We qualified 19th. Not too bad. That's my average qualifying position if you didn't know. And our teammate qualifies dead last. And it's race time at the Monaco Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel on pole. We're starting 19th. And our teammate dead last. And you can see the fans glitching out because why not? It's Monaco. I've seen that happen at all the tracks. I'm not sure whether it's a PC glitch, but oh well. Just got to live with it now. Not going to be any more updates. So as you can see, we get a fairly bad start. And I always like to be very cautious into turn 1, into Sandoval. You never know what's going to happen. When going up Beaurivage, I was very aggressive, just everybody. I got a really good exit and everybody was held up whether they bumped into someone or what. And we're into P15 now. I was very happy with that. I'm thinking, whoa, this is Monaco, I never do this well. So now going into Mirabeau, I go quite wide and Adrian Sittel actually has to go down the inside and actually makes the move work. Trying to go round Nick Heidfeld, but that's not going to work into the hairpin. This is the slowest corner on the F1 calendar. I think the cars have to have an extra steering angle just so they can get round the corner, which is amazing, quite frankly. We overtake Adrian Sittel going into the tunnel section. And here we are now going into the Nouvelle Chicane, which in English means New Chicane. Here we are now going into Mazenay and into Casino. And this bump here, you go round it because that's a root from a tree. We go very, very wide into Mirabeau. Adrian Sittel just managed to get round us and we're not going to manage to overtake him again. This is lap 3 now, so we've skipped ahead quite far. It's very hard to overtake around Monaco, and so there's not a lot of action, but there's some quite interesting action when it actually happens. That was a very huge mouthful to say. And here we are now, we are on lap 3, and going into the Nouvelle Chicane again, and Adrian Sittel is just flying away now, coming into the back, and we go very wide, hit our front wing, and that is us round. Our tyres are now pretty much dead, we've got half the front wing, and it's just been a huge disaster. Everything that can go wrong in that moment has gone wrong, and we're going round the Rascas there and coming into the pit lane, a very weird pit entrance. I don't really like it myself, but what can you do? And coming into the pits, I'm thinking to myself, what have I done? I knew this Grand Prix would be bad, but I didn't think I'd ever do that. That was just a terrible moment, and I found that my pit crew are absolutely rubbish too, because a 7-second pit stop is absolutely appalling. It's a good thing we weren't racing anyone, because if we were, we would have been behind the car we were racing. That was absolutely just disgusting. I really feel that my pit crew really do need to get some training, go to the gym a bit more, because they need to improve. Honestly, it's horrible. And here we are midway through the race now. It's lap 8. We're coming through Mirabeau into the hairpin, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm doing pretty well here. I've only broken my front wing once. This is going fairly well. I'm in 19th. Oh no, that's my front wing again. Oh. And I thought, let's just roll with it. I don't want to pit again. That would be absolutely horrible. But then I realised, oh dear, my tyres are dead. They're literally, I can't go another 4 laps. And so I decided to pit again. I completely ditched my 19th position. And as you can see on the tyre reading graph thing there, I just completely shot, just red. And so I decided, let's pit. If I finish last, then oh well. And here we are on super soft tyres, and this is lap 13 now, so not too far from the end. We've got blue flags to let the leader car pass, and that is Sebastian Vettel, who's still leading the race. I don't think he hasn't led a lap here. It's been a pretty dominant Grand Prix, and he's fairly far ahead of second place, so he's doing very well at the moment. And that's not much else to say about that, except for my broke my front wing again. Because this was the lap I came out of the pits, and my front wing is already broken, and this is the last lap for me, as I've been lapped, and so I don't have to do the last lap. And so that's okay. And we've got blue flags again coming into the same section, and this time it's for second place to come past. Let's see who it is, and it is... Oh wait, he doesn't quite come past there. I can't remember, I only did this a day before doing the audio, but you know, I just can't seem to remember. Here we go, it's the Mercedes car of Nico Rosberg. He's still in second position. He's doing quite well, and we've got more blue flags to let someone pass. I do remember this one. This is for Ferrari of Felipe Massa, who goes flying past us, breaking into the Nouvelle chicane. And that's all that happens in the Grand Prix. Nothing really happened. I was in last, and then people pitted, and I wasn't in last, and I broke my front wing, and my tyres died, and I'm in last now. And so yeah, we're coming through into Vasquez and into Anthony Nogues. Well, this is still Vasquez here, but this is Anthony Nogues here. This is a bit weird because you still have to turn left here, and it's a bit of a... I quite like that corner. Coming across the line, Sebastian Vettel has won the Monaco Grand Prix, and we have gone dead last because I hate Monaco. Yay! Our fastest lap was slow, and we've lost 5 positions, which I sort of expected, really. And the rain car came was just miles away. I couldn't catch him up. Sebastian Vettel wins the Monaco Grand Prix, and Nico Rosberg and Felipe Massa will be joining him on the podium. Sebastian Buemi just missed out on the podium. Would have been amazing if he managed to get that podium. And really, I just had an appalling race. That's all I can say, really. Just appalling. Absolutely terrible. My teammate manages to come 20th, starting in last, which is fairly good. Mark Webber still leads the championship, even though not having the best of races. Lewis Hamilton jumps up to second. Fernando Alonso is put back down to third. And we in the championship are... Wait, where are we? Oh, I can't read. 19th still, which is... Okay, we haven't moved, but we still have no points whatsoever, but you kind of expect that from a Lotus, which... So... And in the championship we are still in 10th place, which isn't too bad, I suppose. But we still have no points whatsoever, because Jarno has been terrible and hasn't scored anything either. And so yeah, and now into another interview.
Are the team happy with how things have gone this weekend? It's been a hectic start to the season for most of the drivers. How's it panning out for you? The team have been burning the midnight oil recently to make sure you've got a car that's capable of winning races. You must be happy then with the work they're putting in.
So that's the end of the Monaco Grand Prix. The next race is Canada, which is coming out next Monday, because I remember weekdays. And yeah, I've never driven Valencia, which is a race after that, and so that will be quite an exciting Grand Prix. Don't forget R Factor Hill Climb series. That's a really awesome series. I really enjoyed making the first part of that. So don't forget to check that out. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday for the next video.